Hi everyone, and welcome to video number 3 from my Communism Survival Skills series. I figure with the closure of all Starbucks and some of the coffee shops, you are all probably getting a little, hand is shaking, going through caffeine withdrawal, especially if you don't have a AeroPress or French press or any sort of coffee maker at home. This is how we used to make coffee back in the day. It's quite interesting actually. All you need is a pot of boiling water and ground coffee. Of course, in communism this was quite hard to come by, so the most popular item was instant coffee, which needless to say is pretty disgusting. So get yourself some coffee, teaspoon, and usually put about 2 teaspoons per cup. So once the water is boiling, just dump it in there. I'm gonna put in more because I have more than 2 cups of water in there. Make sure that it doesn't boil too much, and then just let it boil for 1 or 2 minutes. In the interest of the video here, I'm probably not gonna let it boil for longer than that, or maybe even that. Boy, this is gonna bring back memories. Yeah, so everything's coming together nicely. When you think it's done, and again, feel free to adjust the ratios to taste, so give it a try. It's all different from one coffee to another, but you don't have to be as anal as all the coffee aficionados as to measure it and all of that stuff. But when you're done, let's turn this off. You have a nice pot of coffee. So what you can do now is you can basically just pour it straight in the mug, but when you drink it, you're gonna have to be careful because all the coffee, the ground coffee, will settle at the bottom. So don't just chug it, because you're gonna end up with a mouthful of ground coffee, and it's not very pleasant. So the trick is, use a ladle. You just basically stick it in and just slowly just grab some coffee. There will still be some coffee beans in there, so you have to be careful when you drink it. You have to let it settle for a bit, and there you go. This is Communism Survival Lesson number 3. There you go. Nice cup of joe. Enjoy. Maybe lesson 4, I will show you how to cut your hair, as it's needed right now. See you next week.